When I was getting ready to leave the military, I thought I had it all figured out. I was counting the days until ETS, dreaming about civilian life, thinking about what I was going to do next. I thought the hard part was over, but what I did not realize is that the real mistake was still ahead of me. The mistake that would have cost me thousands of dollars and months of waiting. The mistake most people make before they get out. And that mistake is waiting until after ETS to file your VA claim. If you are watching this and you are still in, listen to me carefully. I know you are tired. I know you are ready to get out. I know you probably do not want to deal with more paperwork, more appointments, more systems. You are probably thinking, I will just handle my claim once I'm out. It will be easier when I have more time. That is what I thought too. And I was wrong, because once you are out, everything changes. Before I get deeper, let me make something clear. Filing your VA claim before ETS is not about greed. It is not about trying to get money out of the system. It is about getting compensated for what you earned. It is about protecting your health, your future, and your family. It is about documenting the price you already paid while you were serving. The injuries, the sleepless night, the pain, the stress, you already earned it. Filing before ETS just make sure you actually get it. Let me tell you what really happens when you wait until after ETS. You lose access to the system knows you best. You lose your in-house doctors, your chain of command, your medical records, your training logs. You lose the people who can verify and document your issues on the spot. Once you are out, it becomes 10 times harder to get that information back. You become just another name in a long line of veterans trying to prove something that should already be on file. You go from having the military on your side to begging the VA to recognize what you went through. That is why most veterans get frustrated and give up. I remember my own transition. I got out with a 60% disability rating. I thought that was it. I thought I had to live with that number. But deep down, I knew I was dealing with more issues than what was recognized. My knees, my back, my sleep, my mental health, all of it was worse than what they rated. So I filed for an increase. I went from 60 to 70, then from 70 to 80, then from 80 to 90, and eventually to 100% permanent and total. But that process took time. It took patience. It took learning how to appeal the right way. And I can tell you with confidence, it would have been easier and faster if I had started before I left the military, because while you are still in, you have a window of opportunity that most people never use. That window is called the pre-ETS filing window. You can file your claim up to 180 days before your separation date through the BDD program. Benefits, delivery, discharge. That program exists to make sure your claim is processed faster, and in some cases, your first payment hits within weeks of your discharge. But most people never use it. They do not know it exists, or they procrastinate. They get so focused on clearing, packing, and saying goodbye that they forget to set themselves up financially for after. Then they get out and realize they have to start the entire process from zero. Here is what happens when you do not file early. First, your records get harder to access. Once you are out, you have to request them through official channels. That can take weeks or even months. Second, you lose easy access to medical documentation. The military clinic that used to take you in right away now treats you like a civilian. You have to call, schedule, and wait. Third, the people who can verify your claims, your supervisor, medics, and witnesses move on. They PCS, they retire, or they just forget. You lose your paper trail. And when that happens, the VA sees your claim as weak. That is how you end up getting low ratings or denials for issues that should have been automatic. Now, let me flip the script. Here is what happens when you file before ETS. You go into separation knowing that you already have your medical conditions documented. Every back pain, every knee ache, every sleepless night, every headache, all of it goes into your record. You make sure you get those appointments. You make sure your doctors write detailed notes. You file under the BDD program and track your progress while you are still in uniform. That way, when your ETS date hits, you are not starting from zero. You are starting with momentum. You are starting with money that can hit your bank account within weeks instead of waiting months or years. I know what some of you might be thinking right now, but my channel comment told me not to complain, or my NCO said stop going to Skool. Listen, I get it. The culture in the military teaches you to be tough. It teaches you to push through. But when you are about to leave, that mindset will hurt you because the VA does not compensate toughness, they compensate documentation. If it is not written down, it does not exist. You can be the hardest working soldier in your unit, but if your medical record says you are healthy, the VA will treat you like nothing is wrong. That is why you have to stop trying to be a hero when it comes to your health. Be honest about your pain. If something hurts, say it. If you cannot sleep, say it. If your mental health is struggling, say it. Because those notes will become the foundation of your claim. When I first filed, I did not know that. I tried to downplay some stuff. I thought admitting pain made me weak. But when I learned how the system works, I realized it was the opposite. Filing is not weakness. Filing is wisdom. It is how you protect yourself and your family. You do not wait until things get worse. You document while it is happening. You get the evidence while it is still fresh. And you submit it while the system still recognizes your name and your service number. That is how you win. There is another reason to file before you ETS that people never talk about. Taxes. Your VA compensation is tax-free. That means every dollar you get from that check is pure take-home pay, no deduction, no surprise. You don't have to report it on your tax return. So imagine getting out and instead of waiting 6 months for your first payment, you already have your VA compensation line up. That means your transition is smoother. You are not panicking about bills. You are not draining your savings. You can focus on building your next chapter, whether that is school, a new career, or a business, or just to relax a little bit. Filing early is not just about the money. It is about peace of mind. Let me tell you about a guy I knew. Let's call him Jason. He served 6 years, solid career, never complained once. When it came time to get out, he just wanted to be done with it. He said he would file his claim later. A year later, he still hadn't filed. By the time he tried, half of his documentation was missing. His supervisor had PCS. His medical notes were incomplete. He had to start from scratch, and it took time, almost 2 years, to finally get approved. Meanwhile, his body filed before ETS, used the BDD program, and got his first payment within 6 weeks of discharge. Same injuries, same service, different outcomes. The only difference was timing. That is why I made this video right now, because I want you to understand the power of filing early. I want you to know what nobody told me. If you are 180 days out, start now. Go through your medical history. Make a list of everything that hurts, everything you have experienced, even if you think it is small. Schedule those appointments, get those notes, and when you file, make sure you file for everything you are eligible for, because once you ETS, it becomes 10 times harder. Here is something that will save you time. The VA looks for patterns. They want to see consistent documentation. So if you go to the clinic once and never follow up, it looks weak. But if you have multiple visits showing the same problem, it strengthens your claim. That is why you need to start while you are still in. Even if your separation date is months away, start building that paper trail. And do not make the mistake of thinking your rating is final. Like I said earlier, I started at 60% and worked my way to 100. But what made that possible was understanding how to file correctly and how to appeal correctly. There is a process, and there are secrets within that process, like how to connect secondary conditions, how to read the rating chart properly, how to identify what you were underrated for. Most people don't know that. That is why they give up too soon. But once you understand the system, you stop guessing and start winning. I have helped people with this over the years, and I realized that most veterans are not lazy. They are just uninformed. They don't know when to file, what to document, how to organize the claim. That is why I built my school community to give you the exact step-by-step game plan to prepare your claim before you ETS. Inside the school community, I show you how to identify your medical conditions, gather evidence, write your statements, and file without making rookie mistakes. It is the kind of knowledge that can be worth thousands of dollars a month for life. If you are 90, 120, or even 180 days out from ETS, this is your window. Don't waste it. Get your documentation in order now. Talk to your doctors now. File now. Because when you are out, the system won't move fast for you. You will be waiting months for something that could have been done while you were still getting paid in uniform. I'm telling you this because I live it. I have seen both sides. I have seen what happens when you wait and what happens when you plan. And I will tell you right now, the people who file before ETS always win. They start civilian life with checks coming in, not with paperwork piling up. They walk into the VA as veterans with proof, not as applicants begging to be heard. So if you are watching this right now, do yourself a favor. Before you check out, before you clear, before you enter in your CAC card, file your claim. It is one of the smartest moves you can make in your entire career. And if you want help doing it the right way, the link to my school community is in the description below. That is where I show you exactly how to prepare your claim before you ETS so you never start civilian life broke. This is not just about money. It is about setting yourself up for freedom. You gave the military years of your life. Make sure those years pay you back. You deserve that. You earn that. Do not leave it on the table. If this video helped you, subscribe for more plays that turn service into freedom, and share this video massively with every person you know. Drop a comment if you have any question and I will answer them. Watch this video that YouTube thinks will be helpful to you. Thank you for watching till the end. Peace. I'm gone.